G'day, Steve Morgan here. Australian Bass Tournaments with the winners of the 2023 Venom BARRA Australian Open here on Awoonga Dam. Team tracker, Kris and Anthony, 6 fish for over 60 kilos on a lake, which is fishing tough. Mate, you're a couple of locals that came into this tournament thinking, oh, we might catch a few fish, but you won $5,000, a perpetual trophy, and you beat all of those gun barra anglers. How does it feel?
Oh, it's a bit surreal, but yeah, it's a good feeling. Still shaking, but yeah, it's we got the job done and stuck to our guns and yeah, smashed it.
You were shaking. They were shaking every night coming in. On the first, you led wire to wire. You're leading on day one with 3 fish. You caught another 2 fish on day 2, and then your last fish last night. What did you put in the comments section when you sent it in?
Oh, I thought I'd just say, please be enough.
Look, as it happened, they didn't need that last fish because second place didn't catch any last night. That 1 fish, you put it in the net. You know, you thought it might have been enough, but hey, it was enough. 13 kilos between you and second place. We want to talk a little bit about your history in the Open, and then of course some of the techniques, so that if you're coming up to Awoonga Dam, you might want to try some of these things. Firstly, how many years have you guys been fishing the Open?
So this is our third year.
Third year.
We come up. The first year was the Awoonga Mondrian round. So yeah, just wanted to come and have a try and just have a look around and just see what it's all about, just have a go basically.
And then last year?
Yeah, last year was a different story. When we come in, it was fishing tough in our pre-fish. We had an idea, but we never stuck to it. We changed our plan. And on the last night, we got a few hookups and dropped them and yeah, ended up coming away with a big 0.
So donuts one year to winner the next.
Yeah.
What was the expectation? Did you think you were going to be able to catch them this year?
Consistency was, our goal was 1 fish a night. Yeah. We knew it was fishing tough, and in the pre-fish we'd only hook 1 fish for the night, and that was it. So we just come out with a goal of just be consistent, fish 1 fish a night, and if we get it in a second, so be it. But yeah, consistency was our goal.
Well, you doubled your expectations and put those 6 fish on the board. Let's have a look through some of the tackle that you were using. I know you've got a couple of your favourite outfits. Let's start with the baitcast outfit. Take us through it and the bait you were using to get the job done.
Yeah, so here I got the Dobbins Champion 744. This is my favourite rod. Just the tip on it for me is a little bit softer, just when you're fishing that soft plastic. We had it on a barramundi jig head, 7/0 3/8 weight. And this one I haven't got a stinger on, but we also were running a stinger coming off the front toe point on 30-pound Suffix 832, and then the good old Sunlight FC 100 60-pound leader. And we were just what we sort of found, yeah, as you can see, it got a bit chewed. Yep. What we were finding in the pre-fish, where there were trees, like there was a few spindly trees down where we were, and they were sitting off there. We'd gone through, we'd worked, and we didn't really want to fish them because we knew they were there. We knew that there was going to be high pressure areas, and then we'd go down onto the weed and find them on the weed. And it was just that little berm where we could throw it over the top. It was enough weight. It was Kris actually that got the first bite. He's thrown over the top. He found a little bit of weed as he's bumped it off, and it just crunch. Yeah, and it was from then on, lights went on. We're just like, yeah, let's just work this, and no, paid off.
And of course, spin rod played as well. What you got?
I just chose a spin just so I could pop it through the weed a bit quicker if I needed to. So that's a Dobbins Champion XP 705. Just that bit extra length just to throw it out. It still pinged plastics a fair distance. So the old shads, hollow shad. Caught them on the pre-fish on it. So yeah, stuck to it. Busted a few off, and then we had to run around and we couldn't find any, but yeah, we ended up finding some in Bourne Island. They had 1 packet there, so we bought it, and same.
Take us through the way you rig it.
So you got the Barumba shad, obviously. The Barumba jig head, 7038. Just we needed that light weight just to throw it up and keep it down. The good old mustard clip. Van Fuchs rings. We got put a mustard swivel there because of just that bit extra length if they choke it in the jaw. And then I think that's a YS81.
Yep.
Number 2. So yeah, we've got to run that stinger. We found during first day we didn't run a stinger, and we lost probably 6 fish. Yep. And so we just stuck to our guns and stingers all the way. So yeah, line, leader was FC 100 60 pound. Yep. It was just enough. and Siglon advanced for the leader.
So you guys have experienced a bit of success now, got a bit of coin in the bank. Are you going to try any other barra events this year?
Well, I've got a kid on the way, and it's due in July, so I'll probably be out for the northern tour.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll try and aim for next year. We say it every year, but things happen. But yeah, Open, bring it on. We'll be back for the Open.
This Awoonga looks, the hatchery is up and going now, I think. Do you have any idea of how many barra they're going to be putting into this place in the next few years?
Oh, I think it's going to be something crazy, isn't it? Like a million
Millions,
barra,
yeah.
a million barra a year, and it was 100,000 jack. So it's going to make weekend fishing here great for me. I love it.
Yeah, and you guys local, of course, to Gladstone here. You've got a great fisher around your doorstep.
Yep. So I'm from Billow, so it's only an hour over the hill, and then Anthony's Calliope. So.
Still being, I'm local though, it's still difficult to get out every now and then, but when you do, it's just great to be able to come out on the dam, have a fish, find fish that once you find them, usually you can figure it out and you can get a bite at least, It's just great to have, and then being supported like the Gladstone Water Board with the fishery there. It's a great place.
Yeah, indeed. So if you haven't been to Awoonga, and I think the next few years are going to be a time where this lake really fires. It's full of bait, the levels are good, the water's clear, and we're going to be running future events on this lake. So keep an eye out on abt.org.au for the full results, and guys like these winning the big bucks.